the home of the do-it-yourself trucker. When everything goes wrong, you gotta Redneckanize.
But yeah, I mean, Greg, you tell the story, man. Why? How come I come out of my truck? I mean, I just met you like a day or two before this happened, and you guys are out there in your trucks handling things or doing whatever, and I'm in my truck, and I come out of my truck and I walk around, and you guys have got Phil, you got his truck unhooked from the trailer, and then you're unbolting his fifth wheel. What was the whole deal with that?
His fifth wheel was set up. He had a fixed fifth wheel, and it was bolted down. And Swift, when they put that on that International, they had it slid so far forward, bolted down so far forward on his truck that he said that him and Andy was like almost 15,000 pounds on their steer axle all the time.
Yeah.
And didn't matter what they was hauling with that dry van, he was always over on his steer axle. And I looked at it and I said, they got the fifth wheel bolted way too far forward. You're never going to get that weight off that steer.
Mm.
So we took sockets and wrenches and we unbolted his fifth wheel because it's being stationary. You have to unbolt it, slide it back manual, and rebolt it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we did. We unbolted it, we grabbed it, slid it back, put the bolts back in it, and tightened them all back up by hand with wrenches, sockets, and breaker bar and everything, and tightened it all back down. And I checked with him a week or so after the show. I said, "How'd that work on your weight?" He said, "Perfect." Never had any more problem with it after that.
Yep.
So, it's one of them things.
Yep. That's Redneckanize right there. When it ain't working, you make it work.
Yeah. I mean, you do it. Well,
Yep.
That year down there, Rob's AC condenser went out on him down there that year, and it was kind of warm. He got to brought the AC condenser with him. We changed it right there in the parking lot that day.
Yep.
What's that? Well, we didn't do that down there, did we?
What are you talking about?
Somebody's bunk window that they knocked down on the side where Rock Cliff down there in Virginia. We changed that somewhere.
Well, we did that in the other parking lot. We did that in the other parking lot. I had a problem where my sleeper window, the vent window in the top of the sleeper, I had slid got into some ice and slid up against one of those what do they call the chains that block the rocks from falling off the cliff, and it cracked that window, and I had to tape it up. And Greg, he has like a junkyard or someplace down the road from where he's at, and he took one off of an old Century or Cascadia, whatever it was, Columbia, and brought it out there, and we just popped that sucker off and threw it back on there. And on that one we had to like pull one truck up real close to the other one because that way you could get or did we bring a ladder? I forgot that one time, but it was like we pulled the truck right up to like maybe the back of the trailer where we could stand on the trailer and get to the window.
Yeah, I think we used flatbed.
Yeah, we used
the flatbed, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, just make it work. I even had one of my I had a fuel filter go out or the fuel line bust on my APU. We had to get that fixed, clean that up, and had a pulley. Had changed out a pulley at the Petro, waiting on the truck show. Yeah, every year is always something with getting something. We got to get something fixed. Oh, fix it at the truck show.
Yep. But yeah, we're into something all the time. I mean, that's what it's about. If you can do it, you fix it. It's you got to save money, cut money where you can.
Oh yeah.
As a new operator, you can't afford to go to the truck stops or to a dealership all the time, and every time you got a rattle, put the truck. You can't afford it. They're $130, $140 an hour with a 1 hour minimum mostly on most of these trucks. The dealerships now. Who can afford that?
Well, yeah, I mean, like
you need to back up your labor rate too. I was over at my buddy's shop this week, and I was talking to his parts runner. They're moving their hourly rate up to 110 an hour, which is he's
110.
Okay, he's 110, but it's him and two other guys and a parts runner. And that's it. Mm-hmm. And he rents a place out.
Yeah.
And then he used to work at Kenworth. Kenworth here in Phoenix is $175 an hour.
There you go.
Yeah, I know down here, last I heard, International down here, OSL down here, International, I think was 140 last I heard down here. I don't know.
Yeah, and
what it is now, but it was 140 last I heard.
Drivers are taking it in.
I can't understand why some of these guys all just put it in the shop. I'll just put it in the shop. At $175 an hour to change out a light bulb at a headlight.
Well, no, I mean, they're headlights, whatever. I mean, the biggest one that I see all the time is like an air dryer. That's the easiest thing to change as far as the air system. you know, or just a hose. You know, some of the air hoses are just simple. You know, you pop them off, pop them right back on. You know, or even a cut in a line. If you get an airline cut along the trailer somewhere, you know, they've got what they're going to do is either they're going to charge you to replace the whole hose, which is a pain in the ass, or they're just going to mend it with one of those mending deals, which anybody can use. You know, so I don't understand. Yeah, you're right. You know, people putting it in for silly things, or the truck stop. I don't even know what TA would be charging an hour. My goodness.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. Yep.
I know. I don't want to know either. If anything that I can do out there, I do it on my own. If I can tape, tie, zip tie, wire, glue, I don't care. I get it home.
There you go. Yep.
You know.
Yep. Yep. That's what we're all about. That's
what it's like
doing.
You're talking about that girl with that nail in the tire. Well, that's okay. You know, if she's seen that nail in that tire, that's all fine. I'd have left it in there too. But TV show or not, I wouldn't have pointed it out.
Well, I think that's the whole thing. They want everything to be known, or, you know, all that. But the deal is that
they want to have a little bit of drama.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that she contemplated pulling it out. Did she? You know, she probably said, "Should I pull it out or shouldn't I pull it out?" Well, you know, no, you're not going to pull it out. You know, you're not. You know, unless you can know. Like if I've had it where I've lost. I hit a nail one time and I was actually losing air. So like it wasn't where the nail was blocking the hole. It was like it tore it, so there was air coming out. And I was losing air faster than I can, you know, replace it. So luckily I had one of those tire fix-it kits where you screw out the hole and then plug it up with a plug and some glue and then put some air back in it. But you know,
hey Ed, you want to buy one?
Nope.
I'll sell you one of them kits.
I don't. You know what? If I don't have to use that, I'm not going to.
You know what? The one that I got is the one that you gave me, but I'll sell it back to you if you need one.
No, right? Those things are a pain in the ass. I mean, they're good to have if you absolutely have to have it. But I tell you what,
they're good in an emergency, but that's not the proper way to patch a tire.
No, you're right, and I think that's why they sell them is for emergencies. It's kind of like the motorcycle kits. They got motorcycle tire kits to patch a tire, you know, on the road for a motorcycle. Same thing. You know, it's like yeah, that'll get you, you know, to the shop, but you know, you don't want to be riding all day on that sucker.
Tell you what, I ain't gonna ride it no farther than I have to get home because it's not on a bike. Exactly. I only got 2 tires.
Exactly. Yeah, those.
Yeah, you can't ride a wheelie. You can't ride a wheelie all the way home.
People tried that though. They got video on it.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, cool, man. It looks like we got
Them guys that's doing that. Them guys that's doing that's got more money than they got brains. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah. Trying to make it on YouTube. That's what they do. But yeah, good deal. I think we got another good show in the books. Good show to start the year off with. How about that? I was excited about it. Looking forward to the show.
There you go.
So yep. So I think we're all done here. You guys all done? Anything else?
Sleep, driving me insane. And the night is dark as the coffee running through my veins. I got stuck in a traffic jam, 285. It was a major wreck, they said. Nobody made it out alive. And that was miles ago, but that image stays burning to my brain. And the night is as dark as the coffee running through my veins.